Well, good morning. Back to Proverbs 27. Hopefully, you heard yesterday's statement about feasting on the Lord. And today, just a few verses over in the same proverb, we're going to discover that a good friend reveals itself in the effort to sharpen you instead of cut you. A lot of times we have that good friend that out of the blue turns on you. Well, a good friend actually will try to sharpen you and help you be stronger instead of take you out. And so let that be understood. Look what he says here in verse number 17. It says, iron sharpeneth iron. Good material sharpens good material. So a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. See that? A good man, if he's a good person, if they're really seeking the best for you, they're going to seek ways to be a sharpening effect on you. Now, obviously, sharpening is not all that comfortable either, but the truth is if they see a failure, instead of turning on you and promoting your failure and then telling the world that you're a failure, instead, they're going to come up to you and say, hey, I feel like maybe this is a better way to do this. I think you might have hurt some people there, so you might want to sharpen this area because you're not quite as crisp as you might think. And that would happen at work. That would happen in the church. It would happen at home. It would happen when you're out with that friend just living life. And so I want to encourage you, be the kind of person that seeks to have a sharpening effect on the people that you claim to be friends with. And so let's be out there trying to sharpen people. You might be saying, well, can we sharpen the lost? Of course, we can sharpen anyone who is willing to be sharpened. Now, remember, I don't mean like chip away at them and make sure they know how dull they are. I mean, sharpen them. All we concentrate on is a sharpening effect. And so that's what the Bible says, is iron sharpeneth iron. So a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. Now, there's also an implication here. You can't sharpen iron if you're nowhere near any other iron. And so there is that effect of understanding that we have to be around people to sharpen people. That's part of the don't forsake the gathering or the assembling together of the church. Why do we not forsake it? Because you cannot sharpen iron if you're 150 miles away from iron. You can't sharpen iron on live stream. You can't sharpen iron any other way than in close proximity. And so I want to encourage you, don't let yourself be extremely distanced from any other source of sharpening or someone to sharpen. And so be encouraged today to be a person who allows their friend to sharpen them and a person who sharpens others. And let that be what guides you through this day.